हेलो स्टूडेंट। आज के क्लास में हम लोग देखेंगे एंटी मार्कोनिकॉफ्स एडिशन विच इज़ ऑल्सो नोन एज खार्स peroxide effect. And what is anti Markonikov addition? It has been stated that whenever unsymmetrical alkene treated with HBr in presence of peroxide, reverse of Markonikov addition takes place. That is, positive part, which means H part of HBr is attached to that side of the double bonded carbon atom which has less number of hydrogen atom, and negative part is attached to that side of the double bonded carbon atom which has more number of hydrogen atom. This is said to be as anti-Markonikov addition because it is just reverse of Markonikov addition, and the reaction occurs only in presence of peroxide. It was first of all introduced by Kharas, therefore it is also known as Kharas peroxide effect. Now see the example on your screen. The reaction is coming. CH3 CH double bond CH2. It is an example of unsymmetrical alkene. Treats with HBr in presence of peroxide form N-propyl bromide. Positive part of HBr, that is H part, is attached to the left side of the double bonded carbon atom, and Br part, that is negative part, is attached to the right side of the double bonded carbon atom. Results the formation of N-propyl bromide 1 degree haloalkane. It is important to note that HCl or HI not performed this particular reaction. Now this reaction is carried out in 3 different steps by the help of free radical, and 3 different steps are chain initiation, which involve the formation of free radical, followed by chain propagation, where the free radical interacts with the reactant molecule and form the final product, and chain termination, that is the last step involving stopping of chain reaction. So we'll discuss each and every single part. First start with chain initiation. You can see that dialkyl peroxide on heating undergoes homolytic fission and form alkoxy free radical. This alkoxy free radical interacts with HBr, form bromine free radical, and this bromine free radical is very important for the further reaction. That is why this reaction is also known as free radical addition reaction. Now in the second step, chain propagation step, this step involves the interaction of free radical with the reactant molecule. So bromine free radical can attach to both sides of the double bonded carbon. When it is attached with the left side of the double bonded carbon atom, then it produces 1 degree free radical. You can see on your screen. But when it is attached with the right side of the double bonded carbon, it forms 2 degree free radical. So the stability of higher degree free radical is more. That is why 1 degree free radical is not considered, whereas 2 degree free radical is considered as reaction intermediate for this reaction, and this 2 degree free radical interacts with HBr and finally forms N-propyl bromide with the liberation of bromine free radical. Now the main product is formed in the chain propagation step. Finally, chain termination step, this step involving stopping of chain reaction by interacting with the free radical. So bromine free radicals are combined together and form bromine. So this is the story about Antimarkownikoffs addition, which is also known as Kharas peroxide effect, and it is an example of free radical addition reaction. I hope that the concept is clear to all of you, and be with us for better understanding of organic chemistry in simple and in a smart way. And do not forget to subscribe this particular YouTube channel where you get all your critical topic in simple form, so that you can understand or better understand the concept behind the topic. Thank you for watching.